It's day 151 2016 and the day 0 of Computex this year in Taiwan. Yes, it's already begun and ASUS has already made a lot of announcements. So let's get straight into it. Like usual, ASUS has announced a lot of sequels and an interesting new device. But let's talk about that later and come to the sequels first and start with the Zenphones. The ASUS Zenfone 3 is now official and this time it comes in 3 clearly named variants. Not much confusion, I hope, this time. So it's Zenfone 3, the Zenfone 3 Deluxe and the Zenfone 3 Ultra. Let's talk about the Zenfone 3 first. The Zenfone 3 follows the footsteps of the ZE 551ml model of the Zenfone 2. So it's basically a 5.5-inch phone. It's got a 1080p screen. It's got a 16 megapixel rear facing camera, 8 megapixel front facing camera. It's powered by the Snapdragon 625 and also has 3GB and 4GB RAM variants. And this is more likely to be a competitor to the Redmi Note 3 rather than other high-end phones. But this has really good build quality and that's one of the main differences that it distinguishes from the older Zenfone 2, which was fully plastic. This is fully metal and it's unibody and it has no lines for antennas and so on. So it's pretty cool looking and it has all the new features including the fingerprint sensor that every phone is having now. So it's pretty much a Redmi Note 3 competitor but slightly higher price, like around 16,000 rupees. The Zenfone 3 Deluxe is what it says. It's a deluxe version of the Zenfone 3, so it's pretty high end. You've got Snapdragon 820 inside and you've got a much higher megapixel camera, 23 megapixel, and you've got more technology inside. To read about it, do check out the links below. It's got all the details. And the lowdown here is that it's got all the high-end premium features and that's why it's called Zenfone 3 Deluxe. And this has a bigger screen. It's like pretty much a higher-end Zenfone 3 model. And then there is the Zenfone 3 Ultra, which pretty much mirrors the specifications of the Zenfone 3 Deluxe, but offers a much bigger screen and it's almost a tablet. It's 6.8 inches and the bezels are thin, so it's mostly a phone, but still a tablet. It's a huge device and it's got the same specs as the Zenfone 3 Deluxe and the battery size is obviously different. The Zenfone 3 Deluxe and the Zenfone 3 have a 3000 mAh battery, but the Zenfone 3 Ultra will have a 4600 mAh battery. So that's the main difference here. You get more battery with the size. And these are the 3 Zenfone 3 models. The complete specifications are listed here in the links below. So do check them out if you have any doubts or you want to clarify. There is a lot to see in the Zenfone 3 Deluxe and the Zenfone 3 Ultra model. So if you're looking for a high-end phone, you may want to check that out. And on the notebook side, we have the Zenbook 3, which finally seems like a credible alternative to the 12-inch MacBook. So this is a 12.5-inch device and it has a glass trackpad with handwriting recognition. It has a fingerprint sensor. It's got the USB Type-C port, which the MacBook also supports. And the main thing is that it's thinner than the MacBook at 11.9 mm versus the 13.1 mm. And also it has the Core i7 processor, which is obviously faster than a Core M processor. So ASUS says it's thinner, it's faster, and it's got more features like even fast charging technology. It's just a name, but still adds to the list of features that ASUS wants to sell, and they really are bent to take the MacBook head on. ASUS also unveiled this. This is a robot that costs $599 and it's basically a home assistant that's meant to help you with a lot of tasks. I don't know what this means. I mean, we have the Siri, Cortana, Alexa and all these speakers coming into existence, and then we have this robot which is more of like a toy or rather a consumer product. It's very interesting because it could be both. It talks to kids, it talks to people, and it can do things which are pretty smart, like any smartphone operating system can do, but it can do it with a face. So we're not really sure where this puts it in the consumer electronics industry, but this is a beginning and it's just $600. Usually robots like this, you're not able to buy because it's too costly or it's not available. But this is going to be available. So that's a big change. And I want to hear from you what you think about this robot. Like, if you want to see more, there is an 11-minute video. I'll link that below so you can watch that video, which is pretty funny, to be honest. And you can like post your comments on what you think, because that's going to be the point of discussion today. What do you think of this ASUS Zenbo robot? And a last bit of news, Sony Xperia X and XA are available in India. The pricing details are available in the blog below. Description has the links. And also tomorrow we have the sale for the Mi 5 and the Redmi Note 3 again on mi.com or amazon.com and so on. So check mi.com about these sales if you're still interested in buying these devices. That's about it for the show. That's day 0 of Computex. We'll be bringing you more, so stay tuned and check out all the interesting videos on the channel. Thanks for watching.